Hey guys, I built the house, but I didn't do that. Let's get into it, guys. All right, guys, this is Emmett Stallworth again, the Alpha Builder. Guys, you get a chance, man. Help me out on this right here. Like, share, subscribe. I haven't had a chance to get on here often, guys, but I've been just really busy. So I'm trying to get back into doing my little streams like this right here. I kind of like this right here way of doing streams. But guys, let me say this right here. So often do I have a lot of people that come to me and they say, and it's going to be a short video, by the way, but so often do I have people come to me and they say, hey, man, you build it. That's a nice house you're building. Or they see how it looks and things like, they look at the front elevation. They look at, they walk through it when I'm done with it. It's like, man, you did a good job as a builder. And then we give these builders all these accolades and say, hey, that builder did a good job. Guys, as a builder, the only credit that I deserve is that I followed the plans and I made sure that it was built code compliant. Now, those things, following the plans and making sure that it's code compliant. Now, making sure that it's code compliant is the most important thing, because if you make sure that a structure is code compliant, what that means is it's safe. You've made sure that it is safe. I got to change my little screen back here. There's always something that happens on this thing right here, but that's what you're doing. And making sure it's safe is the builders. That's the builder's game. Now making it safe are going to be really things that the homeowners and people on the outside are not going to really notice. They're not going to really notice. They're not going to pay attention to it. They're not going to notice that this load bearing wall has the right amount of bearing that's holding up the headers. They're not going to know that. They're not going to know that the ridge beam comes in full contact with the rafters. These are things that the homeowner and people on the outside are just not going to pay attention to. Now, builders will. Builders will pay attention to these things. But these are the things that you're not going to see. So if you're coming to me and you're saying, well, man, you build a good house, how do you really know? Unless you understand fully the code. But you won't know. So the things that you guys are actually seeing that you're telling the builder that he did a good job is not necessarily the thing that you should be telling the builders that he did a good job on. The things that the people that you should be talking to when you look at a house and you say, man, you did a great job, you should be talking to the designers of the home, the guys who drew the plans. You should be talking to the decorator, the person who picked out all the colors and things of that nature. That's what you really mean. Because I don't do that stuff, guys. I'll be honest with you. I don't do that. When you got a front elevation of a house that looks really pretty, that's that plan designer. That plan designer who drew those plans, those are the guys you need to give the accolades to, not me. My job is to take what that plan designer put on those plans and make sure I reflect that into the real world. Make sure it gets built exactly the way he got it on those plans. So remember this, guys, when you guys are giving builders credit, I don't think builders deserve any credit for what you think they deserve credit for. Now, I think you should. I think if you have let's just say, for instance, a homeowner had a home inspector to come out and do a thorough inspection on the house that a builder just built, and that home inspector come back and say, something, this guy built a really good house, man. Because that home inspector should know. I know in Alabama, you got to even take a test or whatever. You got to get licensed, but they shouldn't know all the details as far as me building that house proper. Doing a good job. Now, if that home inspector go back to the homeowner and say, that guy did a good job, then that's when you can come to me and say, hey, man, you did a good job. In most cases, most home inspectors, guys, here's the thing, guys, even as a builder, guys, there's no way I can build a perfect house. Some people think I can, but I can't, man. There's so many components to that house, so many things that I have to sub out. And guys, I sub out 100% of the work. I just can't build it perfect. There's going to be some problems. There's going to be some things that I'm going to miss, some things that I'm going to overlook. I'm going to try not to overlook the big major things like structural things. I study that stuff until we get that right. But you'll miss some things, and I guarantee you, if you get that home inspector out there, he's gonna look for those things that's wrong, because he won't be able to justify why that homeowner's paying him $400 or $500 to do that home inspection. He want, hey, I found this, and this right here is wrong. He wants to be able to make that homeowner feel like hey man, you did a good job by paying me to find this stuff for you. It was worth your time. I get it, but once again, guys, I'm not saying that builders are bad, but the things that you guys are looking at and the things that you guys are giving, like say for instance, me as a builder, any other builder who does a really, who builds pretty houses, that's that plan designer. The builder's job is to make sure it's code compliant, which is things that you're not going to really be paying attention to. I just thought I'd put that out there, guys. Once again, guys, like, share, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts if you guys have any other subject matter or content that you guys want me to discuss. You guys have a good day.